Connection established.
Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys one simple trick that you can use to find the tops and bottoms and swing points of coins that allows you to get in and get out at almost the very bottoms and tops for your scalps and plays. Without further ado, let's get into it. This is one very simple trick that can really help to spice up your game. So let's go to any random coin that I've been recently looking at. Let's go to the 1 minute chart. The higher the market cap, the better in terms of higher time frame you can use. So I'm just doing the 1 minute just to zoom in here, but we'll zoom out in a little bit. So what you want to do is go to Candlesticks right here on Axiom. Okay. If you don't have Axiom, get it using the link in the bio. The cheapest trading platform and the best one available currently. You go to Heikin Ashi right here. And you might ask, what is Heikin Ashi? Heikin Ashi are a subset or type of candles that are actually trend based, meaning it follows the trend. Traditional candles, let's actually go back here and let's explain it. Right here, for example, right? Traditional candles, it goes up, say there's a down, there's down, then it goes up, down. They're all different colors. But if you change it to Heikin Ashi, see how it follows the pattern? If it's all down, it just keeps going down. Even though this could be down, up, down, up, down. This could have 4 green candles and like 7 red candles, but it's all red because it's going down consecutively. Likewise, we could have green, red, green, and it'll all be green because it's going up. And so this actually really helps you on the higher volume coins. Mind you, the first required, I'm telling you, you cannot be doing this on low market cap coins. Do not be doing this on 10K, 20K, 30K, 50, 80, 100K coins. I would say personally, the minimum you should do, I would say 250K. But then again, you have to experiment with your own trading style and see if it's working for you or it's not. So once again, this is just on the 1 minute chart, but you can use it and identify it on higher time frames. So for example, right here, the one key point I do want to mention is you cannot blindly base this off, oh, the trend's changing, it's green, let me buy. No. There has to be 2 factors. 1, are we in a good zone like Chris taught us to be buying this? Is there a 48 to 62% dip? Is there support or resistance zone, right? Is there an order block there? Certain characteristics have to be there for you to buy it, because you could be thinking like, oh, right here, it's going down, it turns green, let me buy it. Okay, I mean, you buy it 13 million, it goes to 15, 16, sure, that's a 20% scalp. I mean, that's good. Same thing here, it goes down, you buy it, it goes to what, 17 million from 13? Sure, you make 30%. That's good. You can be doing that, absolutely. But you'll have way more success identifying certain zones where we're going to pull back to and looking at it there. So let's say right here, look at that, 65%. All right. So you can mark out your zone 48 to 62%, which would be right about here, 10 million to about 7 million. And you wait to see what happens. So here we come in. You could buy at 8, sell at 10, 20%. Not what we're really looking for. The next video I'm going to be doing is how to identify the consolidations and accumulations and where you should be buying. But you got to keep watching, and it goes again and it bounces again. And then you kind of get more of a consolidation here, right? And that's when you can buy. And say you get 11 million, 7 million. That's what, 50% profit? And you'll be asking, well, Chris, I could technically buy this. Yes, you can. You could sell it here for 20%, right? This isn't a catch the bottom perfectly and sell the top perfectly. This is a get close, right? So you could get 20% here, which is not ideal. What you can do, and what I wanted to share further, is up here, 15-minute time frame. Let's go and zoom in more. Look at that. See? Now you have the 5-minute. So now you could get in even deeper. Look, now you could get the 3-minute, right? You could get way better at this. Look at this. You could have bought right here as it turns green, right? As it's turning green. Let's be generous and say we bought it here, right? After a couple green ones on the 3-minute, you buy at 8.5 million. And you'll be like, oh, but Chris, I sold at 9%. Yeah, maybe you don't sell that, even though that's what? 15% profit? Sure. On 10 Solana, you made 1.5 Sol. I mean, that's still good, guys. I mean, 1.5 Solana in what? 20 minutes of work? I mean, that's like $200 something. Right? Most people work a long time for $200 something. All right. But anyways, you can hold it, right? Because you can see the trend change and you could keep going lower, right? Lower time frame. Look at that. And you can keep going lower. But likewise, you could keep going in and out. So see, look at that. On the 3-minute, we could have bought here. On the 1 minute, you could have been buying somewhere here, right? You could be patient and wait to see how it reacts. And that's really it. You could get in here, sell here at the top, comes back down. Guess what? Buy here. Sure, maybe you don't sell this because then guess what? Then you could zoom out. right? Then you can zoom out and be like, okay, well, the 5 minute, look at this. The 5 minute is being way more bullish, right? It's not as much red. I can hold it. And so this is a really good technique because it shows you the trend of these candles. And as you can see, you're catching the swing points here, here, right? Even here, even here. You're catching all these swing points. And sure, you're not getting home run trades, guys. But let's just do a little bit of math, mental math. I'll do it right here with you guys. Let's say you start with 5 Solana and you get 20% profit per trade. So your first trade, you put in 5, right? You make 20%. So you made 1 Sol profit. So then you have 6 Sol times 20% equals 1.2 Sol profit. Then you're at 7.2 Sol in only 2 trades. In 2 trades, you made 2.2 Sol. And then guess what? You just do it again. Let's just assume it's 1.5 Sol. So you're at 8.7 Sol in 3 trades. In 3 trades, guys. It's really that simple. And you guys saw this. You just start high time frame. Okay, 30 minute. Same thing here. Look, 30 minute. All right, 1 hour might not be the best. Still, 1 hour could work too. See? 4 hour, probably not. Right? 4 hour, no, that's too much. But 1 hour, you see red turn green. Okay, here it's turning green at 8.33 million, 8.5 million. All right, let's go to 30 minute. Okay, it's turning green. And that's all you guys have to do. It's really that simple. You can use any strategies I've showcased on my channel. I've showed you probably 10, 15 strategies that you can implement. And I'm not saying use all of them. Absolutely not. Just use 1 or 2 you're very good at. Listen, maybe you're a really bad trader and that is okay. Like me. Sometimes, some days, I am really bad. Everyone has it. You just have a bad day. You're not doing well. It is what it is. Then guess what? To gain confidence, how do you gain confidence? Get some really easy wins under your belt. Just do this strategy. This strategy I really, really recommend to beginning traders. You really can't mess it up as long as you're doing high market cap coins and you're patient. And you're not zoomed in on the 5-second chart. Like, look at this. Don't be on the 5-second chart, even though it works. As you can see, it works well. Zoom out first, right? Zoom out 30 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute, whatever the high time frame is for that coin, depending on how old it is. Zoom out and then zoom in once you identify a zone, right? And just get in, get out. Don't be greedy. Scalp 15, 20, 25% wins. And over time, it compounds. As you can see here, look, you started with 5 Solana. In 3 trades, you're at what? 8.7 roughly, right? Just quick math, mental math. You're at 8.7 Solana in 3 trades from 5. You could have done 3 trades on this coin in 1 day. You could have made 3.7 Sol in 1 day just off this one JOS coin, right? There's more coins. Let's look at another coin. Let's do Trencher, right? This was a really big coin coming out yesterday and into today, right? Look at this. Let's go even lower market cap. Let's go sub $1 million when it was at $1 million. So right here, it tapped 500K, starts dumping. With these coins, I'm going to release a video very soon on when to know high volume coins are dying and when you should get back in. And so that's a really quick video I'm going to do soon, but you always want to let it die first. And so as you can see here, it dies, right? And what does it do? It accumulates vertically. See how it's building higher low? So it's higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. It's going higher, right? It's building a little mini-me ladder. Look at that. See? And so you want to be getting in here. And I'll do a video on it. But even if you didn't know that, look at the volume spike. See, look at how much volume came in. So if you're looking at the coin and the chart and you're on this chart and you're like, okay, we're getting some green, red, more green, more red, more green, less red. And then this big candle comes out. You could be like, all right, there's a sudden change shift. I'll buy and we'll see what happens. We could do our stop right here at 170. And what happens is we kind of consolidate here and then we pump and we blast to $1 million. Then as I taught, psychological zone, we kind of consolidate $1 million. You could take some money off. And then what happens? We pump again. And then the second it changes red, you see this big red candle. You're like, all right, I should start getting out, right? And you get out here on this big red candle, say in the middle. Let's be generous. Let's get in the middle. And then it comes back down. And then guess what? Same thing here. It went here. It died. Same thing here. You want to let it die. It dies. Look at that. It starts dying here. You see that? And look what happens. Part 2. Same thing. Boom. Big candle. All right. You buy in here. Stop here. And then you ride it. And you could literally ride it until red if you're scared. And look at that. Red. Here. So you get out 1.7 million. You bought at 600K. 3x right there. Super easy. That's how easy it is, guys. Don't overcomplicate. And the same thing here. You get out red. Okay, you get out a little bit here, partial. Come here. You see the consolidation. All right, let's get out here. And then it comes here. And then boom. Again. You want to be getting in when there's an obvious shift in a key zone. Why would this be a key zone and why this wouldn't be? Well, look right here, guys. Support and resistance. Previous swing high. Look at that. Look at that. And I'll do a video on support and resistance. All right. My girlfriend, Crypto Bunny, I've linked her channel before. I'll link in the bio. She's done a great video on that, so I highly recommend watching it in the meantime while I make the video. But I'm telling you, support resistance, great. Look at that. How do you know to buy this and not this? Well, you have this swing high here. We come back, we don't touch it, and then we come back here, and you can wait for the reaction. You don't have to buy it. What you could be is like, okay, well, I know there's a key zone in here. We tapped it. Let's wait for a green. All right, we got a nice green. Let me buy. And let me do my stop below the zone. And that's it. And then you ride it up. You're in at 1.5 and you can see. All right, we see some red, but Chris taught me well. He taught me that when there's a swing high, it's probably going to find support. We have the swing high right here. I'm not going to sell because it'll probably find support. What does it do? Find support, goes higher, goes higher, goes higher, goes higher. You see a little bit of red? I highly recommend for waiting for 2 reds because as you can see here, 1 red could really fake you out. Same thing here. 1 red fakes you out. 2 reds, as you can see, starts getting a little bit more naughty and you could get out. And look at that. Beautiful. And that's all you have to do. Of course, zoom in, zoom out, check it on all time frames. See, like every single time frame tells you a different story. So you want to have all sides of the story. Of course, what you want to do is look high time frames. See, we're starting to get some green at 8:30, 20:30. Let's go at 1 minute, right? Let's go to 1 minute at 8:30, right? Boom. You're in here, 1.55. And then you're flying. And it's really that easy, guys. So once again, you go into these candles, this candle icon here on Axiom, link in the bio to get it. And you click on Heikin Ashi. And that changes the pattern. See how it's green, 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 red, 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 green, green, green. So compare it to candles. Look at that. Just look at this right here. We have green, green, red, green, 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 red, green, red, green, red, red, green. And then let's look at Heikin Ashi. Green. You wouldn't be scared at all. Look at that. And then you see red. Okay, get out. Green, get in. It's really that simple, guys. However, the key requirement is the narrative and the coin has to be good. Of course, you can't be doing this on a 2 market cap coin and be like, oh, Chris told me it's green, red. I got to do it. No, no, no. It's got to be a good coin. This was a great coin. This was a great art. Pump Fund Trencher, Alon, the CEO and founder of Pump Fund, responded. It was cool, great narrative, and it had a lot of support. That's why this ran, and this allowed you to catch it. If a coin has a bad narrative, say a coin gets released, Crypto Chris coin, right? Some random makes it, and it's sitting at 3K market cap. Obviously, it's not going to work, right? A little bit of common sense. And so this technique is really, really good for beginning traders and even advanced traders. I use this myself sometimes. Because a lot of us get scared in our head and we're like, ooh, I see a little bit of red, right? Let's go on the 1 minute chart and let's go to candles. Let's just say we buy, let's say right here, right? So say we buy right here at 600K. It goes to 850. Say we put in 5 Solana. We're in 2 Solana profit right here. And then it dumps to 750. And we bought here and we're like, oh, dang, we're scared. Let's get out. Let's get out. Let's get out. Let's get out. I need this money. It's 1.5 Sol. It's great money. It's $300, $200. I need it. And then boom, it goes higher. And then same thing here. Oh, dang, 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 dang. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. I gotta get out. I gotta get out. You're not thinking rationally because look, I didn't do a video on this. I will do videos on it, but this is an order block. An order block is an area of downside price action went down. People were selling. But if we get above it, that's an area of support because we were able to get above this area where people were selling. So if we're able to get above an area where people are selling and then revisit it, sellers turn into buyers. Most of the time, just a mental state of things. They see this red candle. They're like, oh, a lot of people sold here. Now we're above it. We should be accumulating and buying. And see this? We get accumulation. We're just up and down, up and down, up and down. That means a lot of people are selling. A lot of people are buying. So we're not going anywhere. It's an equal exchange of hands. And then we pump. And so that's why this trend is really good because let's go to this exact same scenario. If we got in at 600K, we wouldn't have been scared even until 1 million. Before we would have been scared at 750K. And that's why it's a really beneficial tool to have in your arsenal. Even advanced traders, you need to be doing this. I am starting to implement it way more because I've noticed I'm a little rusty. I get a little bit more GD and scared when I see these plays. And so we need every tool in our arsenal to be able to hold these coins as long as possible, hold them as they run and make money. So once again, you just go here and click on Heikin Ashi and that's it. And you could toggle between both, right? It doesn't matter. But the key thing is the coin has to have a good narrative. It has to be about above a certain market cap. I want you guys to investigate and find that out for yourself, which one works best for you in that regard. And you need to be looking at high time frame, low time frame, and they have to be aligned. You can't be like, oh, 1 minute is going up, but then you look at the 5 minute and it's going down still, right? So they have to all be aligned, okay? So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Once again, if you do need a trading platform, that actually gives you money back for trading. They give you Solana back for trading from your fees. They're the cheapest. They're the fastest bot I've ever used. And I've been saying this for 3.5 months now. I urge you, get Axiom, link in the bio. You get a fee discount off your trading fees. And it's an amazing platform. As you can see here, it's built out. It's fast. Ever since I switched in late January, I haven't looked back. Incredible technology. And I'm in contact with the team. They have so many cool updates coming out. They have a great mobile trading platform that they currently have just browser, but they're also working on an app potentially, wink, wink. And there's a lot more to it. Great team, great developers, a lot of new stuff coming. They have so many more updates. So I urge you, why use Photon when they didn't update for 6 to 8 months straight until Axiom came out? Once Axiom came out with updates, guess what? Photon got to work and started updating. Incredible, huh? Same with BullX. They didn't do any updates until Axiom came out and did a lot of updates. And they're like, oh no, Axiom's getting a lot of users. We're losing users. Yeah, because Axiom actually cares about the traders, not these other platforms that only care about making money. Once again, get the link using the bio. You'll get a fee discount. But I really hope this video taught you something. I've personally found a lot of success with Heikin Ashi candles because it shows you the trend. It allows you to get in and out at the very tops and bottoms, and also shows you the momentum and direction trend that the coin's heading in, which allows you to hold much longer, and vice versa. If a coin's bad, it allows you to get out really fast, right? If you see that the trend start to change here, for example, on the 1 hour, you're going to get out here, right? You're not going to hold it. You're like, okay, I'm going to get out at 9 million, 9.5. And look, now we're at 7. It saved you a 20, 30% drawdown more on your profits. So it's really that simple. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, I love you all. Thank you for all the support you've given me. It's been amazing. And I love giving back and teaching you guys new stuff that I found out or I've been using to help you guys make more money. Of course, that's what we're here for, to make money. And so I really hope these tools and tips and tricks and strategies I'm giving you are helping you. Please leave comments down below with what I can work on in terms of what other stuff you would love to see. I would love to help you guys. And, you know, if I have any knowledge or experience or expertise in some of the stuff you comment on, I'll definitely do videos on. Link in the bio for Axiom, link in the bio for the Crypto Bunny, my girlfriend's YouTube channel. She did a video on support and resistance, which was great. You know, she caught a couple plays that went 10, 20x. So I'll link her stuff in the bio. Go check her out. She's got a lot of good videos. And once again, the free Discord, link in the bio, 13,000 people. Join. Let's be active. Let's catch some plays together. Let's see each other all succeed. Let's make some money as the trenches start to heat up. And once again, thank you for all the support. Bye-bye.